The key question, how best to support the Syrian rebels and push for a political solution to the 2.5-year-long conflict. A conflict which has killed nearly 100,000 people and forced millions from their homes.
We have decided that we have no choice in order to try to get to this negotiation, but to provide greater assistance of one kind or another, each nation making its own decision as to what it is comfortable doing, but all of them committing to do more to be able to help the Syrian opposition.
So what does assistance mean? For the host of this meeting, Qatar, it involves increasing the supply of weapons to the rebels.
Force and might may be necessary to restore the right. Providing arms and the use of arms may be the only means to achieve peace in Syria. Therefore, moral support to the Syrian people is not sufficient.
And members of the opposition say they've received a new shipment of weapons, but haven't said who sent it. But supplying sophisticated weapons to the rebels is not a view shared by other nations here. Germany and Italy have expressed serious concerns about ensuring the weapons don't fall into the hands of al-Qaeda-affiliated groups. And while emphasising the UK would not send lethal weapons to the rebels, Britain's Foreign Secretary says sending non-lethal provisions would continue.
Supporting in various ways the national coalition, the opposition, is absolutely crucial to Geneva II. There will not be a successful Geneva conference, there will never be a successful political process unless the Assad regime understand they cannot eliminate by force the oppositions.
The meeting in Qatar was hastily convened after divisions worsened between the US and Russia at the G8 summit over arming the Syrian opposition. While supporting the idea of negotiations between the Syrian government and the rebels, Russia says this cannot be achieved if Western and Arab nations increase the supply of weapons to the rebels. But after recent gains by the Syrian military, backed by Hezbollah and Iranian fighters, the so-called Friends of Syria want the opposition strong again. Strong enough, at least, so they say, to force the Assad regime into negotiations in Geneva. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera.